Because time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. I'm a monkey lizard, I'm a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. Unless it's Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. I'm a monkey lizard, I'm a monkey lizard, and I love to make love that warm. Unless it's Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. Don't forget what it takes to be a human being, but I'm not a human. I'm a monkey lizard. And don't forget, monkey lizards have feelings. Because time does follow us.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh! We're back, Bob! We're back, aren't we?
Hello.
We are definitely back. We're back, and welcome everybody to MoNKEY-LiZaRD Hangouts. I am your host, Bob Rum, and I apologize, Jesse. He insists on being introduced first. I know it's rude, but this is what these monkey lizards are like. He is a DJ and a producer, a toy and video game collector, an average jester. He insists he's an incredible lover, and he is the director of the MoNKEY-LiZaRD Register, the leader of the MoNKEY-LiZaRD army. It's Salacious Rum. That's right. That's right. That's right, Bob. You know, I'm an incredible lover. That's true. That's true. It's because I'm so generous. You see, very generous, very generous. But I can't wait. We're going for a good one tonight, haven't we, Bob? We got a special one. We got Star Wars toy collecting royalty tonight, so it's going to be a good one.
I don't know about that.
It's going to be a good one. Yes, that's true. Don't be so humble. Our special guest today needs little introduction. He's been on the tubes since 2011 and is very much considered Star Wars toy collecting royalty. You are too humble, sir. Proper OG as far as we're concerned. A content creator that's amassed over 800,000 views and well over 4,000 subscribers. And he has an incredible collection of toys, Lego, and other memorabilia. We love watching your collection room videos over the years, Jesse. He lives in the future and down under. But for tonight only, he has agreed to come back in time to hang out with us in the MoNKEY-LiZaRD lair. It is, of course, the Forces with Jesse.
Oh, I love the intro. Thank you very much. It's great to be talking with you both.
Oh, we're massive fans, Jesse. I mean, we've hung out before, haven't we? We played Star Wars Battlefront and we've hung out before.
We have.
But we're massive fans. You've been watching you forever. Feels like forever.
Oh, I appreciate that. It feels like it's been forever since I've been on YouTube. It's been a big 10 years plus 10 and a half years now. So yeah, it's been a long time.
You've done great. You've done great. You know, you always like, you know, it's always positive. It's always fun. You know, your videos are great. So you're a proper OG as far as we're concerned. Proper OG. And I know who you've got there, but do you want to introduce him? I know who it is.
This is my little buddy Oswald.
Yeah, it's Oswald. Let's give him some love.
I was just saying, it's give him an hour and he'll probably have pooped on my shoulder and it'll be running down my back at some point. So
that's right. That's right. Well, we like to pee. See, you like to pee. You know, can't help
it. It's all territorial.
Yeah, we get excited. We get excited. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for episode 16 now of MoNKEY-LiZaRD Hangouts. Now we don't expect super chats, and we will try to read every comment. If you are crazy enough to drop a super chat, there are some videos available for you if you'd like to pick one. There is monkey dog riding, monkey pizza lover. I don't recommend monkey poo, but it's on the list. There is let's have a look at your rude bits. The reflective monkey, little P, and Bambino, the lap dancing monkey lizard. Now we've got loads of questions for you, Jesse. But before we do that, it's important for us to welcome the MoNKEY-LiZaRD army into the chat. So let's see who we've got. And if you wouldn't mind, I'll call out the names. And if you wouldn't mind helping me to welcome people in, get on with it, Bob. Who we got?
Absolutely.
We've got GeForce Racing is in the house, just finishing work. We've got more Star Wars royalty here. The only one. It's the only one.
Only one.
It's the only one. It's the only one. It's the only one. And a good friend is Connor. Connor Fuller. He's another good friend. It's Monday. That means one thing. Because MoNKEY-LiZaRD time. And the Padawan Collector is here with us. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us. Who else have we got? Josh Anderson, the Sith Care Bear. Who else have we got? Another goat, another OG. It's the
BOE.
Blacked Out Ewoks. BOE. He's a goat, and he's another goat. He's a proper old schooler, and he. Rosaf! You got Rosaf. Says greetings. Hello, Rosaf. He's a good friend. Good friend. Here he is, the big purpley veined Muslim one, Mr. Geek Strong. He says, hello, everyone. Bambino wants to give lap dances. Yeah, he is the owner of Bambino Machino. So actually, both Oswald and Bambino are on the MoNKEY-LiZaRD register. If you go to salaciousrum.com, you can see both of them on the MoNKEY-LiZaRD register. In fact, if you've got a MoNKEY-LiZaRD and you haven't registered him yet, head on over to salaciousrum.com.
Do it.
Do it. We've got Mr. Jonathan Redmond. We call him Blinky. He tried to beat me in a staring contest and he couldn't do it and he got all upset. I'm unbeatable, Jesse. I bet Oswald's pretty good, but I'm yet to be beaten. Another friend from down under. It's Michael Reed. Good day.
Michael.
He's in Melbourne. Good friend, another Australian friend. Probably a good time actually to introduce Suspicious Ron. Have you met Suspicious Ron yet, Jesse?
I haven't.
He's from Australia. He turned up. He got on a boat and came over. This is Suspicious Ron. He likes to say hello to Michael. Good day. Oi.
G'day, Ron.
Suspicious Ron. Jesse,
How'd you get over there, Ron? Did you get on a canoe?
I got my eye on you.
You got both of them on me by the looks of things.
I came on Qantas.
Qantas, yeah.
Stowed away on Qantas, mate. Stowed away.
It's not hard to do.
I got my eye on these pommies. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's suspicious. Don't worry about it. Who else we got? Well, people are saying hello to each other. Here we go. Mark Shabby Geek.
Shabby.
Mr. Lover.
Shabby one.
Mr. Lover. We've got Mr. Brightest Day. He says, hail the MoNKEY-LiZaRD army. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Another Australian resident says, good day, everyone. Jason, hello. Good day. Who else have we got? He says, it's good to hear another Aussie voice in the day. People are saying hello to each other. Oh, we've got Aaron from Cudbane Games. Hello, Aaron. He's the Gundam master. He's the Gundam master. You like Gundam, Jesse?
I've never had anything to do with Gundam whatsoever.
If you ever want to do any Gundam building, Aaron is your man. He's your man. He'll show you how to do it. It's quite fun. We've got Chris Fisk. He says, hail. Hello, Chris. Hello. And Mr. Brick. Hello, Mr. Brick. Hello. I think... Oh, we've got Mr. Ghost as well in the chats. Mr. Ghost bought me my outfit.
Hey, Chris.
He bought me my outfit. What do you think of it, Jesse?
That's fantastic.
What about the shorts?
I can't see anything but your feet and your arms.
Bit baggy.
It's just well camouflaged, I guess.
Oh, right, yeah. Good, just working. Well, I think we've said hello to everyone. So let's get into the questions. We have Salacious. Oh no, we've got Mr. Rogue Disney. It's nice to see another lover of Kawaki and monkey lizards. Hello, Mr. Rogue Disney. Thanks for joining us. I've been slaving over some questions for you, Jesse.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So it's time for the first section, Bob. Yep. So the first section is called "We Want to Get to Know You." Brace for impact, Jesse.
Why I'm here.
We want to get to know you, but not in a pervy way. We want to get to know you, but not in a dirty way. We want to get to know you, not in a pervy way. We want to get to know you, not in a dirty way. All right, well, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Freddie. That was Freddie Num and Pilly Yum Yum with that little segment. So, time for the questions. Now, Jesse, you're wanted dead or alive in 20 territories. How have you managed to stay alive so long? Frankly, because you still look so young.
Oh, the last bit there seems like I'm not doing so well because I'm not feeling super young. 20 territories.
Yeah. Could be more.
Well, as a career, I have recently started a barbering apprenticeship, so I'm always equipped with scissors and combs and enough equipment to help fight people off. So I guess I'm a survivor. I guess in that point, it's looking young though. I don't know if I'm doing so well there.
We might need you to do some work with Bob because he's pretty hairy, to be honest. He's got hairs. He's got hairs growing everywhere. To be honest, it's pretty horrible. It's not a pretty sight, especially first thing in the morning.
Oh, no one is a pretty sight first thing in the morning.
So, Jesse, word is you're the fastest drawer in the West. How fast?
7.
7.
7.
7.
Yep.
Are you quicker at drawing than Rolf Harris?
Oh, I hope so. I've never seen Rolf Harris do a draw. I've seen him tap a paint can, but that's about it.
What about that one that chopped his ear off? Are you quicker than drawing than him?
I'd say so. Yeah, I reckon I am.
You heard it here first. He's quicker. He's quicker on the draw than Jesse James, my son. How many people have you actually killed then, Jesse?
0. Not that efficient.
So if you ate the outlaw Jesse James, are you in fact Jesse the Body Ventura? And if so, please tell us that funny joke in The Predator about your girlfriend's house. And are you really a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me?
I'd say I'm more of a triceratops. You know, slower. Just as horny.
We got him. He's hornier. Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely not the outlaw. I'm definitely not the Body Ventura.
No. But Jesse's quite a distinct name. So Jesse James is probably the most famous Jesse.
Probably,
Jesse the Body Ventura's got to be.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to climb that ladder.
Do you reckon you're number 3 then? If Jesse James is 1, Jesse Ventura, the wrestler, is 2, you reckon you're 3?
Oh, getting close, I think. I like to think so. Yeah. Hanging out with you today should bump me up a little bit, I think.
That's right. Let's get him up the list. I like it in The Predator when he's like chewing tobacco. And he spits it out. Do you like The Predator? Do you like that film?
I haven't watched The Predator in a long time.
Oh. Do you remember the bit, though, when he makes the joke about his girlfriend's house?
No, I don't.
Don't you remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, my God.
I have terrible recall when it comes to movies that I haven't seen in a long time.
Everyone in the chat will know what it is. What's it? That's Jesse Kilmore. I bet people know. There's anyone in the chat? No, there's a golfer. There's a golfer called Mark James, nicknamed Jesse. I've never heard of him. He's not as famous as Forces with Jesse. He's 4. Mark James is 4, I reckon. Anyway. So then, Jesse, it's known that the Force is with you. Have you done anything cool with it yet? Like get Helena Christensen to be your love slave?
I haven't done the latter. I don't know who that is. Am I?
The model, the famous model, Helena Christensen.
I
can-
don't.
She's in the Chris Isaac video on the beach. You know, what a wicked game you play.
You-
Cause I wanna fall in love with you.
See, so we're sort of living down on a rock, under a rock. So yeah,
Helena
that's the problem.
Christensen, the Danish.
But
Or you can replace her with anyone. I mean, basically, the question is: have you made anyone have you used the Force inappropriately?
always.
Right.
It's
There we go.
mainly just to open doors and close doors on other people. Like it's open the doors walking into a shopping center, but also closing them on others. So I want to be the first one in.
Yeah, that's
Last one
right.
out.
Get in there, Jesse. Take no prisoners.
No, exactly right.
That's right. Just for the record, if I had the Force, I probably would I don't know, blag my way into Helena Christensen's changing room or something like that. I think just for a little perv, I won't go any further than that. Just a little looksy. So then, just for info, are you planning to use the Force on me? Because I ain't weak-minded, you know. You better try average Bob instead.
No. You're both safe today. You're both absolutely 100% safe. Force only works on the weak-minded.
Oh, that's true. Like that big jabber. Oh no, it didn't work on him, did it?
No, it didn't.
No.
Worked on Bib Fortuna. It worked on him. He's a silly tail-headed man.
Yeah, what do you reckon to Fat Bib then? What do you prefer? Do you prefer Slim Bib or Fat Bib?
Oh, in a running race, Fat Bib.
Fat Bib.
If I was stuck in a running race with him, yeah, I'd have to go Fat Bib Fortuna. I'd definitely win.
Let us know in the chat. Do you want Slim? Do you go Slim Bib or Fat Bib? What do you reckon? Slim Bib, Fat Bib. Choice is yours.
I'm interested to see what people think.
What do you reckon? People are quiet. Oh, Chris, he knows the song. Because I wanna fall in love with
I know
you.
the song, I just don't know the video.
Oh, it's a good one. Basically, Helena Christensen is naked running around the beach, and Chris Isaac is chasing her, basically. He's chasing her on the beach. Basically, that's probably the closest you'll ever get to Helena Christensen.
He wants to fall in love, but it sounds more like he's chasing love.
That's right. Go on then. What are we saying then? Slim Bib or Fat Bib? Come on, let us know. Matt's Collectibles is saying, what about Cheryl Cole? Probably don't know who Cheryl Cole is either, I guess. She's a British girl band. She was in a British girl band. I even forget what it was. Yeah, I don't think we're massive Cheryl Cole fans, to be honest. I think Chris says Chris Isaac is a lucky man. He sure is. Josh says a Slim Bib does nothing for me. I like a Fat Bib. Yeah, he went down pretty badly, didn't he? When that Mando shot him, he sort of slumped.
Hit the floor like a ton of bricks.
He did, didn't he? Jonathan says Helena Christensen looks like she's trying to escape him in that entire video. I think that's right. Oh, here you go. Here's one. What about Natalie Imbruglia? There we go. Chris is more of a Natalie Imbruglia type of guy. Right. Where are you with the questions, Salacious? Well, we got through them pretty quickly. The first section. I was going to ask, have you got any lightsabers, Jesse?
I do. I've got I've got a few. I actually started making my own.
Oh.
Recently got a 3D printer, so I'm
Mm.
making my own lightsabers at the moment. Mainly just replicas of other Jedi, so it's cool. I do have a Plo Koon one that I've made.
Mm.
I need to do a video on that one myself, and I'm in the process of making Cal Kestis' lightsaber from Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, I like that
So-
one. Although it must come with a health warning, because if you picked it up wrongly, you could get stabbed. It's all spiky at one end, isn't it?
It is, yeah. They've got a picture of Luke from Tatooine where he looks in the end of it, and it says, "Don't do this."
Yeah. Yeah. Obi-Wan didn't even speak to him about that, did he? Like when
No.
when Obi-Wan invited him into his hut, and then Luke started staring down the end of the lightsaber. Obi-Wan
The
didn't
Point it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Lesson
Take it
101.
outside and swing it around.
That's right. That's right.
Watch
You
the
need
furniture.
space. You need space.
Spent a lot of time on this decor.
That's right. When swinging one's lightsaber, one must have the correct amount of room. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's like COVID. Keep 1.5 meters away from everyone.
That's right. That's right.
It's a good rule for life, really.
That's right. So we've done the opening section. So we're now on to section 2, which is called Show and Tell Us.
Show us and tell us. Don't show your jiggly bits. Show us and tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Show us and tell us. Don't show your jiggly bits. Show us and tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Show us, tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits. Show us, tell us. But don't show your jiggly bits.
Right. So yeah, this is where we start talking about collecting and the toys and stuff like that. So it's always a fun bit because we like collecting toys, don't we, Jesse?
We do, absolutely.
And before we do that, only one is just clarifying that he eats tuna fish very messy, so he needs a bib for tuna.
But
Oh, he's funny, that only one, isn't he? Oh, he's a joker.
sure,
Right,
he'll be
tell
here
us-
all week.
Tell us about your collecting, Jesse. Tell us, because you've got a good collection. You collect all sorts. So how long you been collecting for?
Oh, seriously, probably just before I started YouTube, probably since I was 19, 20, having started working and finally finding my footing as an adult, and which I still haven't really done very well. But when I started having more of a disposable income and stuff, my own money to sort of spend, but I've always had Star Wars toys ever since I was 6 or 7, I suppose, 6 years old. They're the only toys that I've really just sort of carried with me all these years. So yeah, it's been probably 25 years really collecting Star Wars toys and sort of keeping them. But as a serious collector, it's probably been probably 12, 13 years, I suppose, maybe 14 years. My main focus is Star Wars, but I do dabble in other toys as well. Just the properties that I like and characters that I like and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm a Black Series collector, Star Wars 3 3/4 inch collector. You can see behind me, I've got a pretty decent collection of books as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a little bit of Lego here and there. I did take a deep dive into Lego a few years ago, but I've sort of had to pull back on that just because it's too much. I've got no space for it, and it's quite expensive.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I know, Mr. Bosk. We've got Mr. Bosk. We've got Mr. Bosk. See? He's
Bosk,
come
bow
say
to
hello
you. Hello there.
Now, I know some of these answers, but I'm asking you the questions because some people might not know. Because I like watching your room tours, but would you say you're an in-box collector or an out-of-box collector, Jesse?
Probably 95%. Oh no, 99% out of box.
Yeah.
I do keep few cool things that I like to display. whether it's carded figures or in-box figures and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm an opener. I love opening the toys. They're meant to be played with. That's my thing.
Do you stash the boxes somewhere, or do you just chuck them?
Card backs and stuff, like vintage collection card backs and stuff. I do keep them. I have a big box full of card backs over the years. I just sort of just stash them all away. That comes from being a kid, and when I got the Power of the Force figures back in the 90s, I used to cut all the pictures out of the back of all the other figures in the assortment and stick them all together on one big sheet. And my love of the Power of the Force has actually gone into, I do a weekly, almost weekly Friday video. I call it Power of the Force Fridays. So there's sort of a chance to be a little bit nostalgic. And I did a video on card backs a couple of months back. So, but yeah, I do sort of keep all the card backs, boxes and stuff. Yeah, I have known to sort of hang on to them. But yeah, eventually it's just, I've got to do a big bin run, and my neighbors probably look at the bin and go, "Oh crap! Look at all this Star Wars toy packaging in there." But
no, I like. I know it got a bit of a bad rap over the years, and the first couple of muscle waves are a bit daft. But I like Power of the Force too. They had some quite creative stuff, some quite creative like mini dioramas, and I've got quite a bit of nostalgia for that line as well, to be honest. And
I think that's mainly what it is. Like a lot of us kids that were around in the 90s that collected this stuff, we're all sort of, in our 30s and beyond now, that they've gotten that nostalgic factor. It's been nearly 25, 30 years since they come out. So
yeah. And have you got a really hard question, I know, but some of the favorite things in your collection? What springs to mind? If you had to pick some items out to take with you to a desert island, what would you grab?
Oh, that's a good question. I do have a lot of good, like, sentimental things that have been gifts from family and friends over the years. But I'd probably grab. So I have a little story about my vintage 1985 Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, I used to take all my action figures I used to keep them in a shoebox, and I'd go take them to my auntie and uncle's place. And my auntie had a Anakin Skywalker that she used to keep up on the shelf with a Bendham's Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I was just fascinated by Anakin. Like, as a kid, I just wanted to know more about Anakin. So he always just looked at this figure, and I thought I'd love to have this one day. And it was about 2-3 years ago, my auntie actually passed him on to me. She found him in storage, and knowing what the kind of collector I've become, she thought it'd be suitable to have in my collection. So that's a prized piece of mine that I'm obsessed with it. I was obsessed with it as a kid. Just I'd love to know more about Anakin. This was pre-prequel days. And just imagining what Anakin would be. And yeah, so that figure takes pride of place in my collection, along with the Bendham's Obi-Wan. I know the Bendham's figures aren't great.
I like them. In fact, there's a good Bendham bib. I think there's a good Bendham bib.
Oh, I haven't seen the Bendham bib.
Yeah, I think I've got the Bendham bib.
Nice. But yeah, they take pride of place in my collection, as well as I still have my childhood Power of the Force R2-D2. So it's a couple of things, but I do have, they'll probably try and stuff as much stuff into a suitcase as I could.
Jesse, I like the way the Bendhams both have their arms out either side, like do you know what I mean? They're doing star jumps. Yeah. I love them. I love them.
Some people call them. I call them unlimited articulation.
Yeah. Oh, I love them Bendhams. I like the fact. I tell you what I like about your collection as well. It's definitely sentimental. You've got like little folders, haven't you, where you put little newspaper cuttings and stuff, and cards and stuff, don't you? We do that as well. Bob does that.
Stuff out of catalogs and toy ads out of catalogs, and I've sort of big folders full of keepsakes and stuff like that, which is that's probably one of my prized items too, because it's so unique that no one else has put. I'm sure other people do it, but no one's done exactly the same as what I've done. Like, that's my sort of little creation that I've put together over the years. Like, I've still got I've still got toy catalogs from the late 90s.
Oh.
It's a thrill to sort of go back through those catalogs and have a look at all the toys.
Yeah, for sure.
And just sort of compare the prices to today, and it's good fun.
Yeah. Are you a wrestling fan at all, Jesse? Do you used to watch WWF or anything like that?
No, I did for about 6 months when I was in 10th grade. I used to spend a couple of lessons with a friend who was right into it, and just sitting with him in class and stuff, we'd talk about wrestling and stuff. But yeah, it never really grabbed me. Never really grabbed me over the years. Wrestling's never really been my thing. I understand the what is it, the call to it, I suppose. I get it. I know why people love it, and it's entertaining and stuff, but yeah, it's never really been my thing.
No, we used to like it back in the old days, when there was Hulk Hogan and Jake with his big snake, and and the Macho Man. But America's Most Wanted has just popped up, and I just thought a good opportunity to just tell everyone a bit of an exclusive. I am changing my name to the Macho MoNKEY-LiZaRD Salacious Rum, and I'm challenging America's Most Wanted. I'm challenging you to a fight. He's got a belt. I'm bringing the belt back home to England. I'm the new British Bulldog. The belt's coming back. I'm taking your belt, America. I'm taking the T back as well. It's coming back. So watch out for the promo videos. Watch out for the promos. So sorry about that, Jesse. I just had to say it.
No problems.
I've been practicing my special moves, Jesse. I can fly from the top rope and then do the eye pluck. I've got the eye pluck.
Oh, the old eye pull, yep.
The flying eye pluck, I call it. It's my special move. So just watch out for that. Yeah, fly. And only one likes it. So you'll be up for watching my match then. We're just going to stream it live on YouTube. I think might do a pay-per-view. So Rum should join us in the hashtag Cotton Connection. What's that? Okay, yeah. What up for that? Right. Have you talking about collections? What's the weirdest thing you've got? What's the weirdest thing? You must have something weird in there.
I think it's sitting on my shoulder.
Oh, God, bless him.
No, I don't know. I don't really have anything that's out of the ordinary. I did have a packet of Band-Aids stuck on my wall. Star Wars Band-Aids, but that's not really weird. I don't know. You tend to look at other people's collections, and it's like we've all got those sort of strange Star Wars collectibles that have, whether it's like a packet of Band-Aids or a box of cereal. I still have a box of cereal in here, which is 6 years old now. That was from Force Awakens era.
Has that got the cereal in it? You kept the cereal, have you?
Oh yeah. Oh, I will eat it one day.
Is it all stinky like Bob's feet?
I don't know, and it doesn't smell, but it's all sealed in a bag, so it's all good. Let
Oswald give it a good sniff before you open it. He'll tell you what it's like.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
We've got good senses as MoNKEY-LiZaRD, so he'll give it a once over for you.
No, I'm sure he'll just eat it anyway. So, I did once eat some bubble gum out of a wax pack of Return of the Jedi cards. Basically just crunched and turned to powder in my mouth, and
not good.
Yeah, and tasted like cardboard, so it wasn't good.
Not good.
No, that bubble gum was older than me, so
not good. Now you like us collectors. We always go back to our action figures, don't we? And Chris Fiske says he likes making dioramas. So I have been watching. I've seen all your collectible, your collection videos. But just how do you organize all your figures, Jesse? Are you an only one? You do it by movie, or are you doing it by armies, or how do you organize yours?
Definitely do it by movie. I don't have it in order. Like it's more kind to where I can fit things in as to how I display them. I recently did a little bit of an overhaul of my 3 3/4 inch collection, so I could fit things in, like the Bespin, the Cloud City carbon freeze chamber. So that takes up a lot of space. which I didn't have before. Got the Geonosis Arena as well on display. I've got them sort of in movies, but they're not in order. Like Only-One Kenobi's, like he's done an amazing job the way he's set his up. But yeah, it's
They
sort
take
of
up
more
some
or
room,
less.
don't they? Take up some room, them dioramas, don't they?
Absolutely, yeah. And yeah, same. So sort of each shelf for each movie is sort of set into little micro scenes, sort of things. So we'll have like, Jabba's palace, and it's all sort of set up in the scenes, or characters from the scenes that are just on show. But yeah, not everything gets its own little diorama, but they all sort of have their own little scenes. So in terms with Black Series, they're sort of I've managed to get them in film order as well, just in like canonical order. So that's worked out quite well.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, just trying to keep them all in some form of order, which drives me bonkers sometimes. We're always changing our collections, and I remember one day I spent 4 days rearranging my room because I bought a new book and I couldn't fit it in my bookshelf. So it was
what? God, yeah. Start tidying one area up, and then you have to do the next.
Exactly, yeah. It's like, okay, I need to fit this book in, and it's like, okay, I need to rearrange this, and then it's snowball effect, and I just spent a long weekend completely redoing my room. So it's what we do.
It's what happens, and it's what happens. Yeah. You like collecting pin badges and things like that, Jesse, and patches? I know a lot of Star Wars collectors like their pin badges, and
I've got a few. It's not something that is easily available to get down here in Australia, like particularly like the Disney pins and stuff like that. Like we have no sort of outlets. Like if we want to buy something from a Disney store, we don't have Disney stores, so that's out the window. So Shop Disney UK do look after us. They do ship down here, which is great. But I do sort of have a pin collection. Oh no, you won't be able to see them, but they're sort of up on. I've got a little shelf up the top here above my head, where I keep some pins. And so me and my wife got married on May the 4th in 2018. So since then we've been getting the Disney May the 4th pins every year, just to sort of celebrate an anniversary. So that's our sort of little gift we treat each other to. So
did you have to coerce her into that, or she already a Star Wars fan?
No, she was a Star Wars fan.
Oh, so that's good then. Oh, you got to keep her there then. You got to keep her there, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Mr. Left Coast Graphics here, he's a talented designer. He sells pin badges. He's got his own store. They're very good. I just saw him in there, and I thought I'd mention it. He does. We bought some Salacious Rum badges, and they're very good. I have to say, very good. Tombs to tombs, lizard on lizard action. Hello, Mr. Tomb. I've got a Clinkety. Hello, Mr. Clinkety. Clinkety. Oh, there was someone. Oh, we missed someone else earlier. Amanda. Hello, Amanda. How you doing? Amanda? Thanks for stopping by. It's very nice of you. Very nice. Oh, here we are. Oh, I'm a ventriloquist. I'm speaking about moving my lips. Vintage Toy Rush. Hello, Mr. Dave. He's a nice boy, isn't he? Very nice boy. So have you picked anything up recently that
most weeks I've got something that comes in, much to my wife's chagrin.
Right, well, before you show us,
she is pretty lenient, so
that's good.
So sorry.
Before you show us then we'll have a look at some pickups. What have you picked up? Not herpes. What have you picked up? Not herpes. What have you picked up? Not herpes. Not herpes. Sorry about that.
Love it.
Got a moment in there, Go off there.
Catchy jingles.
Thanks. So, have you picked up anything other than herpes over the last week or so that you want to show us?
Yeah, I've recently taken a little bit of a dive into Avatar: Last Airbender series, which I've never watched, and I'm watching that now. and yeah, it's an amazing series. So I went and picked up McFarlane Toys have done a range of figures. So I'll start off. I picked up. So this is Appa.
Oh, it's like a
And
sort of half womp, bit of a half womper, half tom.
Yeah, he is actually. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a hefty piece of plastic. This is really quite heavy. He is solid as.
What scale is he then? What scale is he? So 6 inch?
5 inch.
5 inch.
Yeah, so McFarlane have done a 5 inch figure range, which seems like they've got the license to Avatar now. So, but yeah,
now
I picked that one up.
The symbols on the head relate to the elements, I think, don't they? What symbols he got?
Yeah. So that's
what's that
the
one?
Symbol of the Avatar thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So and there's
So
I think Zuko, so Prince Zuko. So nice interpretations of like the animated look of the characters. I think they've done really well.
Few parallels with Star Wars, aren't there, with The Last Airbender in terms of like sort of using the Force, and, like, controlling the elements. There's some bit of overlap there in the mythology.
And Dave Filoni worked on the first series as well.
What's that big red snake she's got?
It's water.
Oh yeah,
she's a waterbender.
Oh yeah.
So she's bending the water.
Yeah, that's right.
And there's Aang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice figures. So that's my most recent.
Who makes those?
McFarlane Toys.
Yeah.
So they do some good stuff. McFarlane. I've recently got into the some of the DC multiverse stuff.
Oh yeah, we love them. Yeah.
Yeah, some really nicely detailed figures. So, what else have I picked up recently? I normally just sort of keep stuff out on the table. But yeah, I've sort of been working a lot on my own sort of 3D prints and stuff recently. So that's, I'm just waiting for some new figures to come out.
What type of 3D printers did you get, Jesse? Can you print in resin, or is it just normal plastics? Or
normal PLA plastic, which is fine. It's a good starting point. I'd love to get into resin one day, because just the amount of stuff you can do with a resin printer in terms of detail, just completely ups the game. But the printer I've got is the brand is Creality, and it's an Ender 5 Pro, so it's got the Z-axis that moves down, whereas a lot of the other printers will have the Z-axis is on the printer bit, and that moves up. So it's a nice machine. I'm loving it. So it's
nice.
So I've got a few creations on the go.
Oh, well, we'll ask you about that in a second. For now, we got a super chat from the Snow Dub Music and Entertainment channel. So thank you ever so much for that. Yeah, I really appreciate that. But you've got to tell us what video you want. So we read all the comments out. So if you give us a super chat, you get something in return. It's a video. So I'll tell you the videos. We've just retired. I'm afraid we've retired beach volleyball. So that's retired. But you can pick Monkey Dog Riding, Monkey Pizza Lover, Monkey Poo. I won't recommend that one, to be honest. One of my favorites is Let's Have a Look at Your Rude Bits. The Reflective Monkey, if you feeling reflective. There's Geek Strong's Little P, or Bambino, the lap dancing monkey lizard. So let us know, Mr. Snow, which one you want. So there you go, you got a choice. They're scrolling along the bottom anyway, so let us know in the chat which one you want. Very nice of him, very nice. I want to welcome. I've just made this friend on Twitter, Mr. Star Wars Theology. I didn't know him before. I've just met him. He seems very nice. He's saying hello to everyone. Yeah, nice to meet you. Well, it's nice to meet other Star Wars channels, isn't it? It's nice, Nice community.
It is. There's some, always fantastic people out there. It's great, and really sort of positive little community too. It's great.
Yeah, we're like that too. We're trying to stay out of the drama. Is Greedo in a Speedo? I like him. He's funny. We call them budgie smugglers in England. You call them that in Australia?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Stick it. So, oh, hey, Mr. Sleeping. Mr. Sleeping. He's a fan of the not getting herpes by the looks of it. Yep. Stay away from that. Herpes. It's nasty rashes. Don't want any of that. Oh, we've got Mr. Tim as well. Mr. Tim's here. Everyone's coming out to say hello to you.
Hey, Tim.
We've got 30 in the chat. People are coming out to say hello to you. And we've got Mr. Brian. Mr. Brian's action figure reviews. Another nice boy.
Brian.
He's a very nice Irishman. And I don't know if we said hello to Connor or not, but hello, Mr. Connor as well. Right. Mr. Snow says, I'll let the chat choose. Well, we'll pass that over to you, Jesse. So you can choose.
Well, I just saw a comment. Rawzaf said rude bits, trust me. So we'll go with rude bits.
All right. Okay, rude bits it is then. Bob! Rude bits, please. Okay, rude bits is coming up.
Let's have a look at your rude bits. Let's have a look at your rude bits. Let's have a look at your rude bits. Yay, we're looking at your rude bits. Still looking at your rude bits. Still looking at your rude bits. Your rude bits. Your rude bits. Your rude bits.
Yeah, he was having a good look on it. He was having a good look on it. Oh, Jesse. Oh,
That's a cracker.
Oh, I don't know. Honest to God. Right, 46 minutes in. It's all right if we just take a little break and have a word from one of our sponsors, Jesse?
Do it. Absolutely.
Bob! Let's have a word from one of our sponsors. Custom roasts are available every morning. The MoNKey-LiZaRD Coffee House. It's a coffee roast, not a spit roast. That's my cappuccino chain, my coffee house chain. I've got them all over Kowak. So if you ever come to Kowak, let us know, Jesse, you and Oswald.
You got any? What's the secret ingredient? Well, what are the ingredients? I know the secret ones you can't talk about, but what makes what? Yep, that's what makes it. That's what makes it what it is.
We've got space bananas in Kowak, and yep. So we use space bananas in most things. I won't go into it any further. Because I'll keep my secrets, and But
yeah, you gotta keep those close to the chest.
But yeah, if you come over and hang out in Kowak with me, you and Oswald, show you the sights down Jungle Avenue. You can chill out in one of my coffee shops, so you'll enjoy it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, just let us know. Let us know. Oh, we've got more super chats. Oh no! Oh no! Bring back volleyball. We can't. We've. Oh no! Answer, Sif, Josh wants Bambino, the lap dancing MoNKey-LiZaRD. Connor, you'll have left to let us know. We've retired the beach volleyball, I'm afraid. So, but pick another one. They're scrolling down the bottom. So we'll play Bambino first of all for Josh. This is a special super chat video for Josh, and it's Bambino, the lap dancing MoNKey-LiZaRD. Ready?
There it is. Oh, man.
Look at that bulge.
Whoa. Look at those jiggly bits. Wow. That's a hell of a diaper.
Oh. That's Bambino. He's just registered on the MoNKey-LiZaRD register at salaciousrum.com. Come on, register your MoNKey-LiZaRD. So yeah, we take all kinds of MoNKey-LiZaRDs. So Connor, let us know. Let us know, Connor. Which one do you want? What's he saying? Wow, yeah. What? Beach volleyball's retired? I know. We've retired it. We've retired it. He objects. He's objecting. Oh, we've retired it. We've retired it. I don't know if I've still got it. I've retired it. Oh, I've still got it. I have retired it, but I've still got it. Should I play it for him or not? I've kind of said I've retired it, but
Do the send off. Great one last send off.
one last send off for you, Connor. One last send off just for you, then. Honestly, what people like, eh? What people like. This is the final. This is the final showing of beach volleyball. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. That's it. That's it. You know, that's the last time. I'll have to introduce. I'll bring a new video next week. We've got Mr. Bosk on next week, so I'll have to come up with a new video for next week. So
Excellent.
just never retire the bestseller. Oh, dear.
No, you've got to retire them. You've got to put them in the vault for a while
That's
and
right.
create demand.
Exactly.
When the demand's there, then you re-release it and you make more money off of it.
Right, you ready for the next segment?
Absolutely.
Right then, Bob, what are we doing next? I know. Here we go. Are you ready? The next segment is Star Wars roleplay. Yeah, I like Star Wars roleplay. You ready for Star Wars roleplay?
Let's give it a go.
Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay. I play, you play. Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay. Star Wars roleplay. Yeah. Yeah. Right, this is how. Let's just switch over. There we go. So basically, the rules, as the guest, you can pick any scene from any of the movies or shows in the hit documentary series Star Wars. Any scene, and you Forces with Jesse and I, will reenact that scene using the medium of physical theatre. However, we will not use the exact script. We will role play it however we want. We'll take it in any direction, using any words, using whatever we want. We will reenact it in our own version.
All right. If anyone in the chat wants to give us a scene, let's do that, because there's nothing that's coming to mind right now.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite film then? In the hot documentary series.
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, Empire. Well, we can't do the Vader Luke scene because we did that last week. So, we could do. Well, we've done the there's the Carbonite scene. There's the Vader Luke scene. There is the there's the when Vader captures them and they go into that dining room for the first time. But any scene that springs to mind.
Sand. I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's do with Brian's action figure reviews and take it to Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones. What scene are we doing?
So the
is it Anakin? Anakin
the Anakin sand scene.
Anakin and Padme. Who are you going to be then?
Oh, I'll go with Anakin.
Right. Oh, I have to be Padme then. I hate being Padme. I don't. I like being Padme. Right then. Anakin! I'm Padme, and you're too weird and pervy for me. I'm a senator. And you're a Padawan learner. Stop looking at me at those pervy. Stop giving me pervy eyes, Anakin. You're looking at
Did
me
I?
all weird. You're looking at me weird.
It's because you don't have any sand on you,
There's no sand on me.
which is why I like you so much.
You like me because of my smooth skin.
It's your lack of sand.
What is it you don't like about sand? What's your problem with sand, you Padawan?
It's coarse, it's itchy,
Yeah.
and when it's in your underpants, it's very frustrating.
Well, yeah, I have to agree with you, to be honest. I remember that time in Naboo when I went to the beach and I got sand up my jacksie
Mm,
and up my crevices.
yes,
Coming out. It was. I had sand coming off me for weeks. I can tell you.
yeah,
But Anakin,
non-annoyed Padme is the best Padme. When you're not so irritable.
But Anakin, I'm a senator, and you're just a boy. You might not like sand, but you need to treat me with respect. I'm a senator. This isn't your place to speak.
I will not. Oswald's decided to jump.
Oswald's gone.
he's
He's taking a tumble. Oswald's down.
He's done.
MoNKey-LiZaRD down.
He's
MoNKey-LiZaRD down. MoNKey-LiZaRD
He's had
down.
enough.
He's had it. He's had it. Right, how do you think we did? How do you think we did?
Oh, I think that was terrible, but we got.
We got through it. We got through it. Oh, we got Super John. Super John. Say hello to Super John.
John, what's going on?
John, I hope Mr. Tunnel's all right. I hope my friend I hope your brother's all right. He's not been very well, so thoughts with Mr. Tunnel. Right? Love Mr. Tunnel. Oh, we got G-Force in the house. Hello, G-Force. When G-Force is in the house, I have to sing him a little song. Little monkey lizard boy, playing in the monkey lizard street. What you gonna do when you grow up and have to face monkey lizard responsibility? G-Force, G-Force, G-Force. Oswald! You are Oswald! G-Force. Oh, G-Force. 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 Oh, we got Mr. Immortal as well. Hail the cotton. I don't know what this cotton connection is. I'm going to have to look this up. I have to look up this cotton connection. Don't know what that is. Right. Do you want to have another scene, or do you want to move? Or we want time for one more segment. Do you want another scene? You want to go at another scene?
Oh, let's do that. Let's try another scene.
Another scene. Go for another scene. Whilst we're thinking, we got Mr. Messiah in the house. We have to welcome Mr. Messiah with a little. Oh, the Messiah. What scene do you want to do, Jesse? What scene?
Let's do Count Dooku interrogating Obi-Wan on Geonosis.
Oh. Who do you want to be then?
We Count Dooku.
You're going to be Dooku. I'll be Obi-Wan then. I'm only one. You can interrogate me all you like. I'm a Jedi.
What are you doing here on this stinky little planet with bugs everywhere?
The Jedi Council does not trust you, Dooku. Something is amiss. What are you up to here?
It's because I'm actually Christopher Lee. I'm definitely not to be trusted at all.
I thought that may have been the case. I'm sure I have seen you in Dracula.
Yes, and Lord of the Rings. I was once Saruman.
Now listen here,
Isengard.
Dooku. Listen here, Dukes. We don't want any of that biting shenanigans. None of that biting malarkey, okay?
I promise you, sir, I will not bite, young Kenobi.
Now, when my Padawan learner gets here, he'll have you. Well, you might have his arm off first, but then he'll have you.
Sir, I do need a little bit of a haircut, please. I'd be honored for him to just take a little off the top.
Now, listen here, Dukes. You're getting a bit old for all this nonsense. Are you sure you can keep up with us?
Definitely not. Absolutely not. But I thought I should tell you that a Sith is running the war, and everything is happening because of him.
Siths are my speciality.
Pretty sure you've only fought one.
Well, wait until my master gets here, the little green one. He'll have you instead.
Oh, that short little fellow. He is old and wrinkly and small.
But he'll do you right up the jacksy, I can tell you.
I look forward to it.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Don't know if that was any better. I don't know if that was any better. Oh, we had a good go. Had a good go. What's going on in the chat? Foster's. Yeah, we could do a pint of Foster's. I don't drink, actually, to be honest. I can have like a margarita, and then I'm basically anyone's, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not a big drinker, but I wouldn't use Foster's to wash my driveway. So.
No. Well, actually, I reckon it's 1 hour. Do you reckon we've got time for one more segment?
Yeah.
Just a quick segment. Just a quick segment.
Sounds good.
All right, then. This is a new segment. It's called Let's Have a Rant. We'll have a go at this one, see how we do. Bob, play the video. Bob! Sorry, just we're looking for it. Where is it?
Let's have a rant. Come on and let's all really have a rant. Let us have a rant, just like Shabby does. Let's have a rant. Come on and let us have a rant. Come on and let us have a rant, just like Shabby does.
That's some love-making music, that.
Oh, yeah, I told you. I'm an incredible lover, Jesse. Incredible. Because I'm so generous, you see. And I'm quite flexible. It's all like Kowakian yoga. I can get in those
that'll help. Absolutely.
I can get to those hard-to-reach segments, you know. So there's hard-to-reach places. Right, basically, the idea of this is there's a lot of ranting on YouTube, isn't there?
There is, yes.
There's a lot of ranting. And to be honest, when it comes to Star Wars toys, there's no one better at ranting than Shabby Geek. He's the best.
Rant Lord. The Rant Lord.
He's the rant. Yeah, he's the Rant Lord. He's the Rant Master. So there's no point in us ranting about toys. There's no point in us ranting about pre-orders or anything like that. If you want any ranting about that, just go on Universal Shabby Reviews and listen to Shabby Geek. He's the best. So we're gonna rant about something different. We're gonna rant about something completely random, completely non-serious. You're gonna let us know in the chat what you want me and Jesse to rant about. Let us know the topics. It could be anything, nothing serious. We want your silly ideas. We can rant about one dip rich tea biscuits, penguin biscuits, football, Karate Kid, anything, but nothing serious. Let us know, and then we will rant about it. Come on, give us your ideas. Tell us what you want us to rant about. Hello to Blue. This is Live Blue. Thank you for stopping by. That's right. Shabby is the rant master. So, right, what's Bosk saying? Why did they take the mini topic out of the celebrations tin? Do you know what that is? Do you have celebrations?
I know what a celebrations tin is, but I don't know what a topic is.
It's a chocolate bar in England called a topic. Do you not have that?
No, we don't. No.
For God's sake, why did they take the topic out of the celebrations tin? Jesse doesn't even know what it is. How on earth can he find out what it is if you've taken it out? It's not acceptable.
What's a topic bar? What
It's
is it?
chocolate. It's chocolate, and I think it's got some nuts in it. I think. It's not your like. If you went to the shop, it wouldn't be the first one you grabbed. Put it that way. You know,
Okay.
probably be in the
It's-
bottom. You know, it might be the 10th one you pick, maybe, but not bad. You know, not bad. It's just
It's kind of like you get through the box and they're the last ones sort of sitting there at the bottom of the box.
they're a non-typical chocolate bar, so it's quite nice having them in a celebration tin because you don't always pick them. So it was nice having them in a
Okay.
tin. For God's sake, celebrations! We don't just want Mars and Snickers all the time. We want the topics too. For God's sake. Give us some more topics. Have you got any ideas, Jesse? No, they're a bit quiet in the chat. They're a bit quiet. Oh, Bosk is right. The bounty is always the last one.
Yeah, bounty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they are the last
We'll save them all for you, Bosk.
He's right. It's nuggets and peanuts. Yeah, in the topic.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Why do chickens have such small wings? They want to fly too.
Do they want to fly though? That's the thing.
But
I don't know.
Jesse, the chicken's a bird, just like any other bird. Why has it got such small wings?
Because they need to be snack size for eating and barbecuing, and
In which case, why haven't we got bigger wings, Jesse?
I
You're
don't know.
losing your
I'd
argument.
like to
We're going to eat if they're just for eating. We want big wings, don't we?
imagine having like an emu size wing or a pelican size wing that tastes like chicken. You put it on a barbecue.
Exactly. As long as they don't come and peck you. When I went to Australia, those emus were coming after me. They were chasing me, and they're quick. Don't like them, Jesse. I don't like them. I had to run away.
You got to throw your arm up over your head and be taller than them.
Have you?
That's the trick. Yep.
Have you not ever run away from an emu then?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's just me.
Yeah. Yep.
But for God's sake, Jesse, why your chickens got small wings? You're not explaining it. It's not acceptable, Jesse. It's not acceptable. What the hell? What the France?
I'm not much of a ranter. I can rant about some things, but
Jesse, let's get yourself worked up over these goddamn small winged chickens, for God's sake, man.
I can't. I like chicken wings the way they are.
He likes his small chicken. Oh, it's the stuff. All right. Well, that's an end to that one, then. We need another topic. Why does KFC always forget to put a spoon in the box? They bloody do. Why do they do it? Jesse, when I get KFC, I always pick baked beans and they never put a bloody spoon in there.
I've got a better question. Why is KFC selling baked beans wherever you're from? Why KFC doesn't do baked beans?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do barbecue baked beans. Yeah.
Oh, they shouldn't.
It's a staple. You got to dunk your chips in there. Yeah, you got to dunk your chips in
that has blown my mind, and that is weird.
For God's sake, Jesse, get the bean juice going on your chips. For God's sake,
KFC doesn't do beans down here.
Wow, Australia KFC.
We do potato and gravy.
But that's gravy, yeah, gravy. But
mashed potato and gravy.
Yeah, baked beans.
God
damn it, Australia! Get some beans in your KFC. God damn it! What's the matter with you? Dunk those chips in your baked beans. Jesse, look at me. This way. No. You surprised me. You surprised me, Jesse.
That's what I'm here for.
You've changed.
Had to.
Super John says, and what's them being skimpy on the sauce? Is there a suave shortage? You order 6 pieces of sauce shortage. You order 6 pieces of chicken and they give you 1 sauce. That's right. Why
They're just tight asses. Tight asses.
Why now? I want more. I want more sauce. Give me all the sauce.
Do they give you more sauce if you ask?
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to ask. They should look at me. They should look at me and go.
The chicken to sauce ratio should be 1:1.
That's right. That's right. Increase the chicken to sauce ratio, KFC. Your chicken to sauce ratio is too low. It's not acceptable.
Do you know, every time I go to KFC, I get exactly the same thing.
What?
Diarrhea.
I don't really want to talk about KFC anymore. I don't want to talk about KFC. Oh, just picturing Jesse sat on the toilet.
Oh, yeah, please don't. Yeah.
Jesse, I'm picturing it, and it's not a pretty sight, I have to tell you.
No.
Jesse, you're making me think about you sat on the toilet. In fact, because I can only see the top half of you, it's like you're sat on the toilet now talking to me. It's like we've got webcams in our toilets. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? If we all set up webcams in our toilets. Jesse, are your undergarments down? Are your undergarments down by your ankles, Jesse?
No, they're not. But I can see the humor in it if it was.
Everyone's picturing that right now. Everyone, look at Jesse.
It would be a toilet stream.
Look at Jesse and picture him on the toilet. He's kind of crouched over. Look, Jesse, make some faces. Make some Can you strain? Jesse's doing a poo on the MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout.
Call it a poo cast.
I've got a new segment. This is a new segment. I'm going to get all my guests to strain on the show. Jesse? What topic could this be called? I'm going to get everyone to do it.
I was going to say you could do it. Yeah.
Josh says potty tube. That's quite good.
Poo tube.
Poo cast. Oh. See, I did have an idea about doing live streaming from if everyone was in the bath. That could be quite good, couldn't it? If we were all in the bath and everyone was streaming from their baths. Can you imagine that? It'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I haven't had a bath in years. I don't fit in it. I'm too big for a bath.
That's like Bob. Bob can't fit in one either. It's because he's got big jiggly bits everywhere. He's like a big whale when he gets out of the bath. When he gets out of the bath, it's like a part of the Red Sea. All the water in England disappears. Like, oh, is that like with you?
I'm just too tall.
Too tall. Are you tall? How tall are you? I always thought you were quite short.
No, I'm 6'2".
Oh yeah,
6'2". Yeah.
All right. Strain train. Strain train. Right. If we have achieved nothing this evening, we have achieved one thing, and that is Jesse has invented a new segment that will ever be enshrined in the MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangouts. A new segment. The Bosk Bounty will be starting next week when he's on. It's called the Strain Train. Bosky, you've got this to look forward to next week. Get
all
practicing.
Aboard the Strain Train.
Get practicing, Bosky. You're not going to escape it.
Yeah, he's going to have to go and get KFC one night this week. That's just for some practice.
Yeah. The
Strain Train
wins.
All aboard. You need that little soundbite from the start of Crazy Train.
Yeah. Mr. Panel and Collector says, bring your Dino Control monster to the bath. Yeah, a little one-eyed serpent could pop out of the bath. That's what I was thinking. If we streamed from our baths. Well, anyway, it's been. How have you found it tonight, Jesse?
I've had a blast. Thank you very much. It got me out of bed, and it was worth every part of that alarm. So
I should have said to everyone at the start. People don't realise, but what time is it there, Jesse?
It's 7:15 in the morning now.
So he's been ever so good. He woke up. Actually, you had a bit of a blunder, didn't you? Because you did.
I did. Let me. So, there's a few people in the chat here that joined me for my live stream yesterday morning. It was about a similar time, a little bit earlier. I completely ballsed up, and I thought this live stream was happening yesterday. So it's yeah, G-Force is right on the money there. He's saying Jesse's been out for this for 24 hours. Yeah, so I was ready. I was sitting here ready to go. Oswald was up on my shoulder, and I thought, I better just double check this thing. And yeah, it said 24 hours until the live stream starts. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do a live stream, and then I go back to bed. So yeah,
basically you like messaged me because you woke up yesterday morning thinking we were doing it yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, 5:30 a.m. on a day off.
Oh, bless him.
So yeah, fight another day off today, but it means I can have an afternoon nap today, so it's all good.
So to be fair, like most people I have on, it's like in the evening. So you've had to put up with me first thing you've got out of bed, and you got me. You got me.
It kept me on my toes. You've got me up and about, and I had a double coffee this morning, so it's all good. No, I was more than happy to do it, and I was
Oh, bless
do
you.
it for the community.
Bless you. Well, apparently it was Bosky that coined the term strain train. So he's going to have to honour that next week, when he comes on.
Absolutely.
But just around that, I've got to say this, Jesse. Thank you so much for coming on. We've been massive fans of you for absolutely ages. You know, before we even had a YouTube account, we were like in the comments. Well, we were like a lurker, just lurking.
I do remember that. I do remember
watching your videos. So you're a real special member in the community. Like so many people like look up to you, you know, because you've blazed the way for lots of us, really. So I'm really honored. I'm really very honored that you agreed to come on. I want to say that. Thank you ever so much.
I appreciate it. Appreciate having me on. Yeah, I know it's been an honor it's been a lot of fun talking to you, Salacious and Bob. But yeah, it's awesome. I love doing stuff for the community. It's if I had more time, I'd do it more often. But yeah, to be able to make time and work this out, it's been fantastic.
Now you have a weekly show, because I love your thumbnails, because you use the Star Wars weekly thumbnails for your weekly show. I love that. I love that. Is there anything coming up that you want to tell people about? We've got 30 people in the chat, so
most of the time I sort of plan these like a day in advance. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, but it's you know, most of the time it's usually just me coming on for a chat. Occasionally I'll have a guest on. I would love to get you on at some point. If time allows. I know you sort of do pop in every now and then. But yeah, it's good fun. So Saturday night's my time, which is usually late morning for you folks over in the UK.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for folks in the US, it's usually really early in the morning. I think 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. depending on what side of the States you're on. But yeah, Saturday nights, if there's nothing going on between me and my wife, if we've got nothing on, then generally I'll just come on for an hour and just chat with people in the comment section, and on my own. Sometimes I'll have someone come on and hang out with me, and we'll talk. And yeah, it's just just laid back, nice little chat, and just good chance to just chill out and get some Star Wars out of my brain. So
yeah.
I was doing a podcast a couple of years ago, and eventually that sort of declined, and I decided to just put more back into my YouTube channel as opposed to doing a separate podcast. So it's nice to sort of bring that together and bring the channel back up to where I wanted it to be. So.
Well, I should imagine most people in the chat are subscribed to you, but if there is anyone that hasn't subscribed to the Forces with Jesse, his link is in the description of this video, so please go ahead and subscribe to him if you haven't. I'm sure you probably have, but make sure you do, and turn on those notifications so that when he does make a video, you get notified, because it's always difficult sometimes staying on top of like different time zones, so that'll be a good thing for you to do. And if you want to listen to an audio version of this podcast, then you can do that, because they're on SoundCloud. So if you ever want to listen to, if you want to listen to it in the car or whatnot, so go and make a SoundCloud account. It's free; it doesn't cost anything, and all my music's on there. My first album, Escape from the Sail Barge, and my second album, which I couldn't think of a name of, it's called album number 2. Because I couldn't think of a name.
That works.
Yeah. But massive thanks to our special guests. And thank you to everyone in the chat, the MoNKey-LiZaRD Army. You guys are awesome. Please leave us a friendly comment. Subscribe to both of our channels. And remember to turn on those notifications. We got Boss Bounty next week, everyone. Come and tune into that. Goodbye, Oswald. I'm nums you on.
He's got a bruise on his noggin. He fell off. He took a dive.
Bless him. Oswald. Remember, everyone, MoNKey-LiZards are for life, not for spit roasting. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye, folks.
I'm Salacious Rum. Remember to make love, not war, because time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. I'm a MoNKey-LiZaRD, I'm a MoNKey-LiZaRD, and I love to make love that warm. Unless it's Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. I'm a MoNKey-LiZaRD, I'm a MoNKey-LiZaRD, and I love to make love that warm. Unless it's Star